Welcome back to Mercury Farms for episode 6 with me, MrSealyp. I've got the help window open in the top left hand corner. I have been busy, is an understatement. In the last episode I did this field here, I did the field behind it, I then brought over the rayboard xylor on the house, that's actually in the little shelter there at the silo, and I took a chunk out the hedge, and then we went into the field, or I went into the field behind. It is huge, I mean absolutely massive. As it stands at the moment, I have got in storage, grass wise, 260,000 litres of grass. So that came off of here and a little bit behind there. But that's not all. I mean, to be fair, I did do the cow pasture as well. Because the cows aren't in there yet and the grass will regrow before they come in there. So I've used the grass in there as well. And I've started doing the silage because it needed doing. And I thought, while I'm doing the grass up there, I'll cut as much as I can. We'll collect it, put it into here. At the moment in here, we've got 376,000 litres of chaff in the bunker silo. I want to be aiming for 500,000 litres, something like that. I want to be up around 500,000. The sun is setting, it's nearly 7:30. The money has also gone down a little bit. The money's gone down because I thought as we go past night into tomorrow, I don't want to pay the leasing costs on the truck anymore. So what I've done is I've bought a Tatra Phoenix 6x6. It was a cheaper version. I was going to go for the same one I had, the MAN TGS agro truck, which was a mod, because it was cheaper than the MAN TGS you buy in game, but it doesn't have a rear trailer hitch, and I find that very, very useful sometimes with those trucks. Anyway, what I need to do is get the last bit of this. This came off the cow field, 17,000 litres, and we'll switch to, let's get that tipped. Now what I haven't done, and what I probably should have done really, to do all this, I didn't get the, I was going to get the Steyr 500, the sort of compactor, that roller thing that I used on Upper Lusatia, and I didn't, and I regretted doing it. Oh, I needed the trailer to just suddenly remembered, because I've got all of that spilled out the front. I'll just use the blower and we'll kind of scoop that up. And what I'll do is I'm coming from the back of the silo. Well, it depends what you consider the front and the back. So because I've been loading from this side, I've just automatically in my head it's the front, but it really doesn't have a front or back. So what I'll do is use this just to clean up this area in front. Make sure we've got as much in there as we can get. Let's get the lights on because otherwise it's getting to that time of day. It's pretty difficult to see what's going on. So if I do that, that there, that's now cleared that. I'm glad I got the snow blower with the light on the pipe. Just gives you a bit of extra illumination. And then this 6,000 litres I'll tip in from this side. I shouldn't get any spill coming out, in theory, because I think that's compacted. Yeah, that's alright. So let's tip for that. Oops. And this just needs compacting now. I am going to add more to it, absolutely. Just drop that down. And like I say, I'm going to come off from this side. It would have been quicker if I'd have used the Steyr or something like that, but it doesn't matter. I don't know how much we've got to compact actually, what we're up to. Not a huge amount, we should be fine. It stayed relatively... literally as I said that, I tip over a bit. That's brilliant, come on. No, don't get stuck. Oh, I didn't want to come off the front. It'll spill out again, come on. Bit of power, bit of power, bit of power. There we go. I think it was on 89%, wasn't it? Something like that. I want to try and get it as level as I can, so even if it's 100% compacted, I can keep driving over it to level this out as best I can. Probably could do with something heavier, like I say, but... And then when I get any more to put on here, it's not difficult to do. Don't get stuck. You can see it kind of spreading out. It does gradually. It takes a bit of time. That's better. That's already smoother than it was. So what I'm intending doing as well, I think I'm going to lease for the morning the BSM 70,000 litre. I'm going to do that because I'm going to move some manure, I think. I'm going to move some manure up to the BGA and sell it to help with the digestate situation, because selling digestate is worth its weight in gold. I'm also going to put some in, because the farm silos hold manure. I'm going to put some manure in the silo at the main farm, because the fields that I've created, and I have now ploughed them out, so that field 12 and 13 are now joined, and I think they're joined onto 10 as well. I did that. I'm going to put some manure in the silo, so that when I get a muck spreader, I haven't got to go backwards and forwards. It's already there. I can just go from the field to there. Those fields I'm going to be using for putting wheat in or barley, to make sure I've always got a supply of straw when I need it to refill the bunkers, the silos. That's the plan. So I'm going to carry on with this. It's probably compacted, but like I say, I just want to level it as much as I can as well. So I'm going to level this, and then I'll probably see you in the morning. We've got hay to make. I'm going to buy a field. I do want to get another tractor, so I'm wondering what I might do. I'll do another fuel run maybe in the morning, probably do that on screen, I don't know. And I'll do another digestate run, see how we do on that. If we do alright on both of those, I think we'll get another tractor too. Why not? I'm just going to rack my brains thinking of what tractor or tractor brand have I really not used very much, or the particular type, because I think I've used a lot of the tractor brands, but there might be a particular type of tractor I haven't used. So we'll see. I will see you in the morning. Once this is all nicely levelled and I'm happy with it, I'm going to check once more. Help window. We're on 396,000 litres. That's not bad. So I'm only looking at another 100,000 litres. That should be easily doable. And I would imagine, because I'm not running seasons, so the grass on these fields here will all start to regrow again anyway. So I could just wait and then maybe cut some more of it over here, just to get this up to about 500,000 litres, and then we'll get it covered and we'll get it fermenting. That's the plan. But it's on 100%, so really what I'm doing is just levelling now. See you in the morning. 6:30 in the morning. It says it's going to be sunny and overcast. At the moment it's glorious. I'm down at the store, as I said I would be. Here's my Tatra Phoenix 6x6. Fuel tanks there. I haven't put anything in it yet. What I am going to do though is I'm going to buy a field. I'm going to buy field 59. No, 50 what? No, 59. Right. I need to do hay now. And if I zoom in on the map a little bit, all this area up here is what I use for the grass. All of this. What I also did was ran round the back here and all the way down here and did all of that. Now there are hedges all up here as well, so I couldn't do everything around here. I did do the cow field, but again there are hedges all over the place, so without cutting great big holes everywhere, it was quite difficult. I say quite difficult, you know what I mean. But I need to do hay. So what I thought was, when I went down to get the water, there's all grass here, grass up here, and this area here. But that's got field 59 on it, which means if I want to use that grass, I've got to buy that field. But you've also got all this. Yes, there's trees, but look at it all. And all here, and all round here, there's loads of grass. So I'm thinking, buy field 59, gives me access to all that, and we'll be good to go. The question is, which one of these delightful icons is field 59? Not that one. If I do the ground floor first, then I don't want to wear myself out going up and down stairs, do I? 59, there we go. 7,000? Is that all? We'll have that. Bye. So, the icon's now gone. If we check the map. Nice. Buying land from the shop. How cool. Yeah, field 59 is now ours. Now, I might go out and get a bit of spray on that or something to give that a slightly higher yields, because we can do. But that now belongs to us. So, I need to do... Actually, the other thing, while I'm here, we need a muck spreader. I said about that 2 episodes ago. I had a look online, not online, in the mod hub. There were a few, but they were smaller sized ones. They weren't as big. That's only 19,000 litres. But I'm thinking if we're close to the farm, and I've put a load of manure in there, I was going to do some more, wasn't I? I meant to do that too. I'm going to get the tornado. So we're going to get the tornado. We'll buy that. We are expanding our farming, which is going to be brilliant. Watching the live stream yesterday, the giant stream, looking at the Bradale sprayer. They were putting lime on the ground. Spreader, sorry. Having the back that had the discs, then the option to also have the extendable bit that came out. Plus, you could also extend, you could have it standard, you could have it extended with boards and a top. I mean, you could change the wheel configurations. There was so much. If you haven't watched those streams, I would urge you, get over there and have a look. The information on there, there was so much of it. I started making notes and I thought I need to make some notes to remember all this. I couldn't keep up for one, but there was so much information. But they're going to be streaming every single day this week. I'm interested to see, and this is not, I don't know, it's difficult. I don't want to controversy time. And it comes down to the PC Master Race thing again, isn't it? People keep commenting and saying, oh, you know, PC's better and the rest of it. And I get it with a high-end PC, absolutely. They consider the fact that a lot of games are being dumbed down for console users and it's not fair, and they should be able to have more than they get. Oh, 3, let's fill that up. I did, and this is early days yet, because they're going to be doing the rest of the streams this week. But I did a giveaway at the end of the stream, and it was giving away 2 copies of the collector's edition. One for Twitch, one for YouTube viewers. But both PC versions. Now, I would imagine still, and I don't know the statistics on this, that console gamers buying the game are still probably in a minority. Why do I say that? A minority. There are less people buying console versions of the game than PC. I could be wrong on that. But you've got to remember, especially if you're a company like Giants, I know this is controversial, I'm probably getting all my videos will be stopped streaming now, or they won't be shown, or I don't know. Console games make up a big demographic of the game, and they're trying to sell to PC, Mac, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. I don't know, I could be wrong, because I might find later this week they might do a giveaway at the end of one of the streams and it might all be console stuff, I don't know, but I just thought it would have been a nice touch, you know, give away a couple of copies of it on, you know, a copy on PlayStation 4 and a copy for Xbox, or I don't know, you know, it's just me, it's just one of those, you know, just something I noticed, you know. Something else I noticed, and I don't know again whether it's just for the PC version, because they were streaming, I think they were playing on PC because it was all keyboards that they had in front of them, was under like consumables, was it not objects? Sure, it's consumables. You had big bags, pallets, and then below that it said bales. So I don't know whether in 19 we're going to be able to buy bales. Now that could just be PC, I don't know. But that would be rather cool. Rather cool. Okay then, here we go again. Let's see. I hope we make better money, because I didn't really do particularly well with this the other day. We didn't make as much as I thought we were going to. That does seem better though. That seems very good. Yep, 240,000, I'm happy with that. When I did it the other day, I think I only made 180. I think my total profit was about 50. That's good. That puts us right back up there. So, all is good. Right. This can go back. What I will do is I will take over... No, let's get a tractor. I said I was going to get a tractor, didn't I? Like I say, we can make money. That's the thing. If we sell some water, I've just sold fuel, I can sell some digestate, we can make the money back. Even if I spend the entire 398,000 I've got on a tractor, I know I can... But I'm not going to spend that because I don't think my heart could take it, but I'll be panicking then. We've got no money. What shall we get? What shall we get? It's a big decision. Oh, come on, slow coach. Or slow car. Oh, I'm overtaking. Blistering 42 miles per hour. Awesome. Right. Well, that was good. That was better than I thought it was going to be. That's brilliant. I've got the other tank here, so I can do digestate when I want to, or do some more water, or whatever I choose to do. The Tatra Phoenix doesn't have the same horsepower as some of the others, but again, that's not really not a major drama. So, let's see, shall we? What shall I go for? I'm thinking maybe a Deutz-Fahr. I don't know. It's a big decision. I've used New Hollands a lot. I've used Masseys quite a bit. I've used Sammy's quite a small size. JCBs I have used. Valtras I have. The Deutz-Fahrs, I tend to use the small Deutz-Fahr because I love the sound of it. The Agrostar 661. But I don't tend to use the bigger ones. Series 7. And we've got the Series 9 as well, haven't we? Steyr, to be fair, I haven't used the Steyrs very often, have I? Maybe I'll get a Terrus. You know what? I'm going to go for a Terrus. 313, so that puts it in the same bracket as a T7 315 as the Case Optum. Now, do I go with orange or red? I'm going orange. Let's go mad. Wheel weights, wide tyres, twins we can have on it. Twins. That would look epic, wouldn't it? To be fair, we're only muck spreading, but that would be a bit overkill, wouldn't it? So let's go with wides. Let's go with wides on it, I think. 241,000. Ah, we can make that back. Alright, it's okay. Let's have a look at this. Now, as I recall, I think the last time I used this, or one of these, was on Chellington. Way back, my first modded map. As I recall, they sound brilliant too. Cool. Is there a... Oh, I suddenly thought, is there another Steyr further up the range? No, it's not, is there? That's the bigger one, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, mind you. Oh, no. Should I've got the Series 9. Ooh. Which is the one you can have as Warrior? Oh, no, it's not that one, is it? It's that one, isn't it? You can have as a Warrior. Yeah. It's black, isn't it? A black Deutz-Fahr. Oh, I might, if I make a bit of money over the next couple of episodes, I might come back and do it. Who knows? Right. So, I do need to get this hay production underway, which is going to mean bringing over our little mower. I need to try and see if I can put the tether on the back of it with the Gregoire Besson trailed lifter, but I don't think it's going to have the power to pull it. So when we go over there, you'll be able to see what I've done to the fields. What I said I was going to, cleared the hedge and ploughed between, then ploughed the two fields, 12 and 13 as well. So that's all one big field now, 12, 13 and 10, and then 17 and 18, which I did in the other episode, 2 episodes ago. I'm going to keep that separate. I'm not ploughing out the track, so get some muck in this first. And have a look. And then we'll cultivate it, and then we'll need to get some seeding done on it as well, in between doing all the other things we're supposed to be doing too. So let's go for silage, wood chips, chaff, Thomas ration, manure. There we go. 19,000 litres won't go a huge way. Like I say, the field's right next to us. It's not like we've got to go miles. Having a silo that takes manure is brilliant. It makes life so much easier. Right, so as you'll see, if I start off here, look at the expanse in front of us now. So let's zoom out a little bit. So you can see where I've cleared that now. There's no diagonal hedge across the field. That's all been cleared. Blended it in here with 10. Not a bad size, right by the farm here. So we can grow wheat in it, and in that one, and in that little one there. And that should be right to keep us going on straw swaths. I can't remember how wide the spread is in this, so I'll start here, and if it's wider, then maybe I'll move it. Yep, it's definitely wider. Let's move that over a little bit to about there, I think. Now give it a go. Perfect. Right, so we'll get some manure on it, then we'll get that cultivated in. That we could then stick another fertilising state on it at that point if we wanted to. And then what I can do is, if I lease another big trailer again, if I get the BSM, I did it overnight, I bought one load over, but I could lease that, and in an hour, without incurring any extra costs, I could probably do 3 or 4 runs backwards and forwards, 70,000 litres each time, and pretty much fill up that silo. And then I haven't got to worry then, I can come backwards and forwards, I haven't got to go all the way over to the livestock market to get it every single time. I think I might do that, that's not a bad idea. I won't forget to do that strip over there, that will get done. And it's probably going to leave a few little triangles here and there, but... Fantastic, we are muck spreading. Next job. I like that. Is to get the stuff over. Why is that stopped? That's weird. Something to do with the old boundary. I'll drive this bit. Yeah, we'll get the mower over. Try to hit the hedge and see if we can't hook up something so we can TED at the same time. Oh, I was going to spray. I think what I might do is I might get the Braydale fertiliser spreader, and then just give that field 59 a little bit of squirt, you know, just to, well, not squirt, but some granules. Get some granules on it and see how we get on. That looks about right there. I'll jump out. That's going to run out soon anyway, to be fair. Okay, that was the other thing. Watching the stream the other day, yesterday, the textures on the ground, it looks absolutely brilliant. I mean, yeah, you can see that this is on here, but I don't know, the whole thing is just wow. You can buying parcels of land we kind of knew about already. You can't work on a piece of land unless you own it, so you can't just go off into the woodland and do a ton of forestry. You've got to be able to buy that forest before you can work on it. Awesome. But if you get fed up of an area or tired of you doing small fields and you want to buy something bigger, you can sell your land again. That's brilliant. That's a big old thumbs up. I know there was talk of it might be possible You can name your horses. They come with names when you buy them, but you can go in, you can edit it, you can give your horses whatever names you want to give them. There was so much stuff to get your head around. It's just brilliant, really, really cool. So what I might do then is stick some... No, I need to go and get the mower. Let's get the mower first. We'll sort that out. Still going for the minute. Let's go and get the mower. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, whilst I'm using the trailer at the moment on this to pull it, I'm going to need the back, so I need to disconnect that. And hook it up. Like so, fold that away. So what we need is... I say I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it is, but it might not. The trailed lifter, 15,000. Should I lease it? I'm going to need to make a lot of hay, aren't I? I'm just thinking if I do it a few hours. I'm going to lease it because at the end of the day I can sell a load of water and yeah, we should be right. And then we want under Terrus, which are there. I've used this one a lot. These will, if I put one of these on the back, it's going to spread it all over the place. The far one's quite small, isn't it? Oh, that's 4 meters. That's actually quite wide. So the PZ Zweegers or the Vicon haybob, it doesn't matter which one. I generally go for the cheap one because I'm cheap. So let's go with. Yeah, we'll lease that. And let's see if we can't get this to work. Let's see if, I've never understood that saying. Let's see if we can't get it to work. You want to see if you can get it to work, surely. Puts me out the other side. Every other vehicle puts you out on the left, doesn't it? Or am I just misremembering things? Quite possibly, knowing me. I do need to go back over to the field because the worker has run out of manure, so he's going to sort that out. Is it just the doors that side, or is the door this side? I don't know. Right. I mean, to be fair, this is just towing it. It's not a piece of machinery as such, but I just don't know. Cool. I'm glad that. Does this every time this spawns. It gets caught up and then it becomes a nightmare. Let's try and get around that. There we go. Right, so fingers crossed. I know it does that alright. Now we need to. It says fold, but it opens it. Never quite understood that. Yeah, that's not good because that's lifting it off the ground. Oh. That's not going to work too well, is it? No. Don't think it's going to do it from that height, is it? Right, bear with me a minute. I'm going to have to fiddle around with this, I think. Right. Here's the solution. I seem to recall doing this on another map. Might have been Oakfield, I'm trying to remember now. So, trailed lifter. Because of the fact this is the angle it's at, the height it's at, this isn't up high enough, which means that the PZ Zweegers haybob, when it goes down to the floor, lifts the wheels up. Then I suddenly thought, hang on a minute, I'm sure someone told me a while back, and it's not supposed to do this. The CSZ pack has got this adapter, which are stuck in the middle of all of this paraphernalia. What palaver. That's under miscellaneous, and it's the CSZ adapter. That's all it is. It's supposed to suit any mod from the CSZ thing that works on putting on tractors and stuff like that. So what I did then, the 3-point link side, this side, is on the 3-point link of the trail lifter. And then the PC Zweegers, which is also a 3-point link, has attached onto this side, rightly or wrongly. It's been kind of jury-rigged. Like, we've put it on with gaffer tape and cable ties, you know, it always works. So, if I jump back in, we've now got a few different options available here, and I don't know why all of a sudden the trail lifter seems to work. But we can raise this up and down off the trail lifter, which is great. But we can also do, if that's on L1, if I go R1, I can also, going up and down, I can lift and raise and lower that, so I can get the angle I want just right. Now at the moment that's lowered, the tether lowered, so what I might want to do over the ground is maybe lower that down a little bit more. That just seems to be a little bit out of kilter now, doesn't it? Like so. So that's now pretty much in contact, I think. Don't want to go too far down. So that's in contact with the ground. So if I now lift the tether, that raises it up enough out the way. I don't know if this is going to work. It seems a lot of paraphernalia. Now that's set, hopefully, as I work the ground, that should turn our grass to hay. Now, again, I know, in the real world you would cut the grass first, you would leave it to dry, then you turn it, you leave it to dry, that's tedding, and then you've got your hay. But obviously in game, without seasons running, you can get away with doing it all in one fell swoop. Now obviously that header's a little bit... Oh no, that's alright, it's not too bad. I was wondering if we were going to get stuck. Sorry this has taken longer than it should have done, it really has. It's going to take me a while to get to the field as well, so I'll see you at the field in a moment. So, here we are, at the spot we need. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's turn that on. Let's drop that down. So that should be cutting, in theory. Then we go all the way to the back, that, and turn that on, drop it down. So what should happen now is, this does not like this a lot. Yeah, we're going to have trouble with this uphill, I think. So what should happen now is, as we move forward, yes, we are getting hay. So it is working. How that's going to be on bends, I don't know. And how that's going to be uphill, I don't know, because we're only running at 6 miles an hour. But we are making hay with this. There are far more efficient ways of doing this. Running the 3-mower setup on the front of a tractor with a tether behind it is a no-brainer. That will do this. Then, of course, you've then got to come and windrow it. But I just thought I'd give the little Fortra E303 a bit of a whirl and see if we can do this. This is going to take some time, but we are making hay. Is it the cheapest setup out there? I suppose I've already got the mower. The other two things I've leased, so the moment of truth now is going around a bend. Is this going to follow okay? Let's see, shall we? Because the fork strip turns quite tightly. I just don't know whether or not this is going to follow it. No, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh no, it's missed that bit. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's going to take me a while to get hundreds of thousands of litres, but you know. Oh, it's all good. We are making hay at least. What a contraption. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I don't know when. Get some more done. Okay, plan B. Plan A didn't work. It just could not do hills. It was struggling anyway. There was just too much equipment on the back of it. So what I've done, plan B, let's see how we get on. Still got the trail lifter, but I have got from the classics pack the Fahr, is it not Phoenix? No, it's just the Fahr, isn't it? Yeah, the Fahr KH45. It's a 4 metre tedder. Now the thing about it was, I was worried about keeping the swaths neat, but I'm going to come back and windrow anyway, because obviously they're all very very thin small ones, and it will take me forever. If I come back and windrow them into much bigger ones, it doesn't matter that it spreads it a little bit. So this, I'm hoping this works better. So let's turn that on. It's already open. If I close it, it goes all compact. So that folds in all neat, like so, and I can lift it. Like that. Now that just loads it down onto its jockey wheels. We open it up, one bit at a time. And let's see, shall we? It should run faster anyway. What we're running at automatically. We're up to 8 miles now, which we weren't before, and 9. So you notice at the back then the swath is not a swath. It's kind of spreading it a little. Well, it is a swath. It's the tedder is kind of flicking little bits out to the side, but nothing horrendous. And if I am going to come over with a tedder, it really doesn't matter. Now, having done my video that I put out earlier of my top 5 favourite mods on FS17, the easy solution here would be to lease a Krone Big M and just crack on with it. But like I say, I'm going to just have a go with this and see how we get on. But that follows the line a little bit better. It would have been better if I'd have actually gone straight, wouldn't it, as well? Okay, well, that's not so bad running at 9. Let's see how we get on, because this is where the other one kind of went to pieces. Cruise control on. We got to the hill and it just bogged down. It slowed down to about 3, then 2, then 1, and it was crawling at 1, and I thought it's going to stop. Any minute it's going to stop. So this, I'm assuming this is going to slow down, but by how much is the question really. The answer? Too much. It's done exactly the same thing. It just cannot do hills with anything on it. With 3, I cannot do prolonged work making hay at 3 miles an hour. 2, 3, no, it's not going to work, is it? I need some way of getting rid of the Gregoire Besson and just having a tedder. Okay, let's swing this back round a bit, shall we, so we can pick up a bit of speed. I don't want to drive over the grass and destroy any of it. Yeah, okay, right. Plan B. Ends in abject failure. So, on to plan C. What's next, I wonder? What other delights could I try? I really had no choice. I did, I probably had a few choices. But it needs doing. I'm sorry, plucky Fort Schritz, but this needs to be done ASAP. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I've left the same equipment though. I'm going to use the Gregoire Besson trail lifter. I'm going to use the little Fahr tedder because that's working brilliantly. Although the swaths are going to be a lot bigger. Let's open that. I'm not going to fertiliser spray the field or anything yet. I'm just going to do this first, and then I think I'm going to have to cut a gap in the hedge because I don't think there is one. So let's turn that on and drop it down. Go to the back, drop it down, turn it on. Oh no, open it would be a great idea, wouldn't it? And then turn it on. Fingers crossed. Let's see what mess it makes of this. Actually, you know what? I might even like this a little bit better than using the haybob. If I'm going to use the snowblower to collect, that's going to be able to do that, no problem at all. This is cool. There you go, that's my new setup. New setup. Well, how long is that's going to last for? A week? Please tell me they've got the trail lifter and this tedder in FS19. If they have, I know we've got the Krone Big M, but I need these other bits of equipment for this to work. This is going to make much lighter work of this whole job. So there we go, we've gone through 3 different options. The third one being the better of them all, for obvious reasons. It's a Krone Big M. There's plenty of grass. I will go, let's go this side of the trees. Cut between them if I can without hitting the... It's close. Right. Threading the needle. And now this time I really will continue. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, give us a like. We got there in the end. We're getting the hay done. We bought a field. We bought a muck spreader. We've been doing some muck spreading. So yeah, if you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.